So you've got the lead-in cable here, and that goes off into the street and to the telephone exchange. And up the top here you can see these grey cables, and that's the indoor infrastructure cabling, which runs up the riser and then services all the apartments. Now that's what we're replacing. We're replacing all this indoor infrastructure cabling, and we're going to have a whole new mainframe here, now known as a BD or building distributor. We'll put that on the wall here, and then after we've run all this new indoor cabling and terminated it all, we will then cut over the services, which are all live. So people's phone lines, people's internet connections, everything's here. We'll cut over those services from this old, ugly looking mainframe to the new mainframe. At the moment you can see it's just such a mess. Everything is non-compliant. These blue cables are telecommunication services, and you can see people have just run these cables direct to the mainframe over here just to my side there, and it's illegal. So we're going to fix all this up and have proper telecommunication services run inside conduit so it's fully protected and safe. We're going to run them along here, along the roof. The plan is to install what's called an FDP, or final distribution point, on this portion of the wall here within the riser, and from that point we're going to run this flexible conduit all the way down the riser, down to the building's electrical distribution room, and the telecommunications mainframe is down there. So we're going to run this conduit all the way down the riser. We've got the final distribution point here, and then inside that we'll run a 20 pair conduit, 20 pair cable rather, and that 20 pair cable will reconnect, and we'll have all the infrastructure services reconnected there going to all the apartments. What we're starting to do here now is to terminate the infrastructure cabling, which heads down to the main distribution frame. So all the new cabling is now installed, and I'm now ready to cut over the services from the old frame here to the new frame here. Now this is a painstakingly slow and methodical process, because you want to make sure you've got everyone's services right, and you want to keep the customer's downtime to a minimum. What I've done is terminated the existing lead-in cable. Now this lead-in cable goes back to the telephone exchange and carries all the customer's live services. That's now on the new frame here. You can see I've installed temporary bridging cabling from the new frame to the old frame. Now this ensures when I do the cutover, the customer downtime is kept really short. I now have to go and chase through over 50 lines and reconnect them in a permanent fashion to all the apartments. So here we go with the finished product. You can see I've now removed the old mainframe, it's off to be recycled, and you've only got the new frame left. Now all the cabling that I've installed here in this building is future-proofed for the NBN. Now the National Broadband Network, whatever flavour we end up getting, will ensure that everybody gets high-speed, fast broadband internet. All this cabling is good to go for whatever we get here, so people can stream their high-definition movies, music, whatever they choose to do. And the crowning glory? A lockable cover. This cover keeps all the dirt out, and it even comes with a lock.
I'm David Chang. I'm more than just your electrician.